Everyone shows you the $10,000 per month passive income screenshot. Nobody shows you this. For 6 months, I tracked every single hour I spent building 3 so-called passive income streams, and the results exposed the biggest lie in the entire make money online space. Spoiler alert, it took 847 hours to build an income that is now about 80% passive. But the first 3 months, I worked more hours than a full-time job for less than minimum wage. The real magic happened in month 5, and that's when everything flipped. I'm going to show you the real timeline, the actual breakdown of the work, and exactly when each income stream became truly passive. I promise, this will change how you think about passive income forever. So, what exactly did I build? I decided to test 3 classic passive income methods all at once. First, an affiliate marketing niche website. Second, a digital product business selling Notion templates. And third, YouTube ad revenue from this very channel you're watching. The experiment started on March 1st and ended on August 31st. I used a tool called Toggle Track to log every single minute I spent on these projects. I'm talking writing, editing, research, answering emails, marketing, absolutely everything. Now, why does this experiment even matter? Because every passive income guru loves to show you the flashy income screenshot, but they never show you the hours it took to build it. They don't show you when it actually became passive, what percentage of your time is just for maintenance, or which tasks you can never truly automate. Let's dive into the real numbers. Month 1. I call this the passive joke phase. I worked a total of 178 hours and earned exactly $0. My effective hourly rate was a big fat 0. The breakdown was intense. I spent 94 hours on the affiliate website doing niche research, keyword analysis, setting up the site, and writing the first 12 articles. Then, I put 51 hours into the digital product, which included market research and actually creating my first Notion template. Finally, I spent 33 hours getting this YouTube channel off the ground, branding, scripting, and editing. The revenue from all 3 streams was nothing. This is the brutal phase the gurus always skip. You're working like a maniac, earning nothing, and seriously questioning every life decision you've ever made. Then came month 2, the why am I doing this phase. I clocked another 156 hours, but this time I earned a grand total of $87. My effective hourly rate shot up to a whopping 56 cents per hour. I spent 82 hours on the affiliate site, writing 14 more articles, doing SEO, and starting link building outreach. For the digital product, I spent 38 hours marketing on Twitter and Reddit and providing customer support for the 3 sales I made. On YouTube, I put in 36 hours to create 4 videos. The affiliate site was still making 0, but the digital product brought in that $87 from 3 sales. YouTube was still not monetized. Mentally, this was the low point. I had invested 334 hours for just $87. I calculated that a part-time minimum wage job would have paid me over $3,000 in that same amount of time. Month 3 was the tiny progress phase. I worked 143 hours and my income climbed to $342, making my hourly rate a slightly more respectable $2.39. I spent 67 hours on the affiliate website, wrote 10 more articles, and finally started seeing some organic traffic, about 47 visitors a day. For my digital product business, I spent 41 hours creating 2 more templates to expand my product line and running marketing campaigns, resulting in 14 sales. On YouTube, I spent 35 hours making 4 more videos, and one of them actually hit 8,000 views, which was a huge motivational boost. The revenue started to trickle in. The affiliate site made its first $34 from 2 sales. The digital product brought in $308. This was the month I saw the first real proof of concept. The systems were starting to work, but I was still working nearly 40 hours a week. This was not passive income. Not yet. Month 4 was the acceleration phase. This is when things got exciting. I worked fewer hours, 127 to be exact, but my income exploded to $1,147. My hourly rate jumped to over $14. I reduced my time on the affiliate website to 52 hours, wrote 8 articles, and my traffic grew to over 120 visitors a day. I spent 43 hours on the digital product, but this was a game changer. I launched an automated email sequence which dramatically boosted my sales to 47 for the month. For YouTube, I spent 32 hours on 4 videos and finally hit the monetization threshold. My revenue stream started firing. The affiliate site made $423. The digital product brought in $1,071, mostly thanks to that email automation, and YouTube earned its first $53. The turning point was clear: automation. The email sequence for my digital products meant sales were happening while I was asleep. But one thing was definitely not passive yet: content creation. I was still on a weekly treadmill of writing articles and making videos. Welcome to month 5, the actually passive phase. My hours dropped dramatically to just 89 for the entire month, a 47% reduction from the month before. Here's the key takeaway from this month. For the first time, the majority of my income came from work I had done months ago. 60% of my affiliate traffic came from articles I wrote back in March and April. 73% of my digital product sales came from my automated email sequences, and 58% of my YouTube revenue was from my back catalog of videos. I was now working about 20 hours a week, but earning from the cumulative 847 hours of past work. The compound effect had officially kicked in. By month 6, I entered the maintenance phase. I worked my lowest number of hours yet, only 67, but my income nearly doubled again to $8,147. My effective hourly rate was an incredible $121 an hour. I only spent 18 hours on the affiliate site, mostly just maintenance and updating old articles. The digital product took 22 hours, mostly for customer support, and YouTube took 27 hours for just 3 videos. The revenue breakdown was astounding. The affiliate site made $2,848, with 75% of that from old content. The digital product brought in $4,237, with 84% coming from automation, and YouTube crossed the $1,000 mark with 67% of that from older videos. This is the ratio that truly matters. I worked 67 hours in month 6, but 82% of my income was generated by work I had done in months 1 through 5. This is passive income, working 15 hours a week, earning over $8,000 a month, with most of it coming from past labor. So here's the hidden truth nobody tells you. Gurus say, build once, earn forever. The reality is a 3-phase process. Phase 1, for me, months 1 to 3, is the build phase. You're working 50-60 hours a week for almost no money. The passive percentage is 0. You're just building the machine. Phase 2, months 4 and 5, is the transition phase. You work less, maybe 30-35 hours a week, and the income starts to grow as your old work begins to pay off. The passive percentage is around 40-60%. Phase 3, from month 6 onward, is the maintenance phase. You're working 15-20 hours a week, your income is strong, and about 75-85% of it is genuinely passive. But some work can never be automated. Customer support, content updates, strategic decisions, and monitoring your metrics. Right now, as I'm recording this in month 8, I work about 15 hours a week and earn between $9,000 and $11,000 a month. About 78% of that is truly passive. Let's quickly compare the 3 streams. The affiliate website took the longest to become profitable, about 4 to 5 months, but it's now the most passive. I can leave it for weeks, and it just earns. The digital product business was faster to profit, with the first sale in week 3, and email automation makes it incredibly passive. The main downside is that customer support never goes to 0. YouTube was the least passive of the 3 because it requires consistent new content to maintain growth, but the back catalog of old videos creates a nice, growing income floor. So, after tracking 847 hours, what's the final verdict? Passive income is real, but it is not magic. The formula that actually works is this: Invest 400 to 600 hours upfront, build systems that compound, then transition to a 15 to 20 hour work week for maintenance. You'll achieve 75 to 85% passive income, not 100%. The lie is work 4 hours a month and earn 10K. The truth is, work 50 hours a week for 3 months earning nothing, so that you can later work 15 hours a week earning 10K. So, was it worth it? Absolutely. I now work 85% less than a comparable high-paying job, earn more, and have complete freedom over my time. But it's worth it because it's different, not because it's easy. Stop thinking, how can I make passive income? And start thinking, how can I invest 500 hours building a machine that will keep paying me for years? My advice? Pick one of these streams. Commit 200, 300 hours over 4 months. Track your time and watch it transform from zero to passive. You don't need to do 3 like I did for this experiment. You just need 1 to work. The passive income life is real, but it starts with hundreds of hours of work that feels anything but passive. Thanks for watching.